All right. Back with it, back with another video. The Sharks of Wall Street. Just here to give you some insight on a few plays, few plays that you may want to get into before it's too late. Today we're gonna be talking about Shiba. You remember when Shiba was hyped up so much and it spiked so much up and then it just came crashing down and everybody lost faith in the poor little dog. Well, the dog is still alive and the dog is well, right? So I'm on Benzinga Crypto. We're gonna take a look to see exactly what, the talks around Shiba, the little rumors or whatnot. Y'all saw Dogecoin shot up and also XRP shot up. AVAX, I'm still waiting for that to make its move. And Shiba, well, we're about to get into that, right? So Dogecoin killer Shiba Inu burns 53 million coins in a day. What is going on with SHIB, right? So let's get into this. It's not too much to unpack. It's pretty much what you guys can expect anyway when it comes to Shiba. It's just pretty much having the patience. You just have to have the patience. This coin is it's gonna take off, and when it take off, because of the volume and because you can buy so much of it, it's easy to make a lot of money with this, but it's also easy to lose a lot of money. So that's why I tell y'all, you gotta have your risk management. Do not bet your house on anything. Do not bet your mortgage, bet your car. Don't bet your girlfriend. Don't bet your man. Don't bet things that you can't afford to lose. Right? So for the most part, Shiba is primed to get into a bullish rally. Right? It is primed. It's ready. It's just right now is just being patient and waiting for it to do so. You just have to be patient. So Shiba has gained momentum in recent day, buoyed by a significant increase in its burn rate and a steady rise in whale transactions. So the big boys are playing in Shiba's water. The big boys are playing in Shiba's waters, and they're pushing it. So we already know there's institutional hands in these coins. When they first came out, when they was first introduced to the world and the market, it wasn't too much of institutional hands touching them, but now we can see it. And you can see it by just looking at the charts themselves. You can see the institutional hands because you see a lot of manipulation. Whenever you see a lot of manipulation and you can see patterns emerge, and it's not as rapid as it was when it first introduced itself, then that's a sign that the institutional hands are now touching. They're now touching the currency. So traders are optimistic about Shiba's trajectory. Blunt's Capital tweeted that a God candle is loading for Shiba Inu, signaling a potential major price spike. And I'm not even gonna lie, he got a point. Similarly, Guru Asymmetry noted that Shiba is primed for a bullish move, while Trading Benjamin suggested that a breakout above resistance levels could trigger a rapid rally. SHIB Knight sees a bullish pattern forming with a target price above 0.00004. 0.00004. Yeah. We're gonna get to the charts in a little bit. I'm just gonna read these little fundamental stuff, right? So the statistics. SHIB burn data shows its burn rate soared 208.5% in the last 24 hours. That is a lot. With 53.4 million coins removed from circulation in one transaction around 9 hours ago. One transaction. So someone, let's not say someone. Let's say a collective unit. People been buying. People been jumping in and snatching these things, right? What is it? Shibarium scan. Shibarium scan. Report steady growth in daily transactions on the Shibarium network, reaching 4.76 million compared to 4.43 million on November 5th. Okay. DeFi Llama data shows Shiba look hitting a record of 5.82 million. Okay. Let's go into the what's next. What is this? Until it shows large transaction volume decreasing by 5% and daily active addresses growing by 16%. Okay, more volume. Transactions greater than $100,000 are up from 910 to 966 in a single day. So people are loading up. Around 72% of Shiba holders are in profit, while 9% are at break even. So for those who've been holding Shiba, I've been telling people to just hold it. You don't have to sell it. You don't lose if you don't sell. Once you sell, that's when you lose. Once you sell and it's not higher than what you bought it, that's when you lose. But it's unrealized losses if you just hold it and it goes below the price that you bought it. So it don't hurt to just hold the coin. It's not a lot. It's not worth a lot right now. So if you throw a couple hundreds in there, it's like just use it like a savings account. Just let it sit and just be patient and let it pop up. When it pop up, you'll be happy that you was patient, right? You'll be glad. So this saying what's next for Shiba. Pretty much let's get into the shark activity. Let's get to the technicals. Alright, so Shiba. Let's move this out of the way. Alright, so if you take a look at Shiba, what do we see? Similar to AVAX and all the other cryptocurrencies, we saw the rally. And the rally is nothing more than the correction. Or it's just the recovery of the correction that took place. You remember when all the cryptocurrencies were dropping in the past, and then everyone kind of lost faith in it. But if you take a look at the technicals, you see the story. The story is there. Now, what do you see? You see the drop here, the accumulation. So you see all this accumulation. If you were buying Shiba all in here, just buying it, 100 here, 100 here, 100 here, just stack, just stacking it up, you'd have been good here. And then, when this happened, this was a heartbreaker for a lot of people when it came back to the zone, right? So now what we're looking at is this, right? If you take a look at the zone, you'll start seeing that this was an order block that was created here at the bottom, and this zone respected that order block. The candles, they respected that order block. So we can go to a higher time frame so you can see it clear. So this right here was the order block at the bottom, and this was the respect of the order block. So this was the perfect buy opportunity right here, which was August 2024, August 1st, 2024, and September 1st, 2024. So this was a perfect buy opportunity here. And if you got in here, then congratulations. If you was already in, congratulations, because you're in for a ride, right? So they're talking about this number, and honestly, I don't think they know what they're talking about. I mean, they do, but that's a very short range. I think it's gonna run. So I think it's really gonna run pretty far. My first target point is up here around the 0.00008. And then my main target is up here, and that's 0.00. Ooh, that's some money. 0.00. So it might burn a whole zero. 0.000 and I guess like 14. So now let's take a look a little closer on what's going on in the streets. All right, so take a look. Price is above these EMAs, the movement averages, which is pretty good. We had the trend line right here. For those who do basic technical analysis, you see the trend line right here, and this is pretty much where we're at with it, the trend line. And so this is why it's kind of stalling around this zone. But because this was a previous high and this is a trend line, if it break above here, then we have a nice setup for it to for it to rally. So at this point, you just need to accumulate your orders and just stack. Remember, I am not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm only here to give you education and entertainment. So don't take my advice. Just, just do whatever you want with it. So, yeah, so of course it's going to run for this high. That's point blank. So, 0.0004, that's clear. It's going there, right? But it's going for this high. At least it's gonna go for this high. So when we go down even further, zooming down into the streets, yeah, across the MAs, it's respecting the MAs, and it's just playing around this zone, and it's playing. But it can just chill around this zone or however long you want. But I'm telling you right now, this thing is not gonna come all the way back down. This thing is gonna shoot up. I'm telling you, it's gonna shoot up. Send this video to your friends who probably are naysaying and talking about crypto, this, that. Send this video, save this video as a before video, and then come back. I'll have an after video for you ready when it takes place, right? Like I said, like I predicted Bitcoin, predicted Ethereum and all that stuff, and I was able to see that in advance by just looking at technicals themselves. I can align the technicals with the fundamentals and we can get to a nice story. But for the most part, looking at this, this is what's setting up. This is what's setting up for it. And now let me show you something that a lot of people are not looking. They don't zoom out enough for them to see the full story. If we go to the 3-month time frame, look at this candlestick, right? And this is what I mean by people are not understanding what's going on. This was the order block that I respected. This is going to close as an engulfing candlestick in the next 24 days. Once this closes, Shiba is not coming down. It might come down for a little bit to create the wick of the next 3-month candlestick. That's cool. But this right here is confirmation that once this happens, this is gonna run, right? So like I said, keep this as your record, share it with your friends, your haters, and let them know, and stack up on this. But then again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you to stack up on anything. Do whatever you want with this information, but just understand my analysis, my opinion is that Shiba is gonna run. Whether you buy it or not, please practice proper risk management. Don't go selling your car to get some Shiba coins. Don't go selling drugs and getting locked up trying to get some money to get some Shiba coins. Don't go robbing nobody to get some money for those Shiba coins. Just whatever you can afford. If you're going to invest, if you're going to trade, just do your due diligence and get your risk management on point, right? So that's all I have for Shiba. Shiba, in my opinion, is gonna run up. It's not my opinion, it's what I know. Shiba is gonna run up. It might take a while. If you see it go down, don't panic. It is what it is. That's what the market does. If it come down, don't panic. It's not gonna stay down. If it come down, that's just giving you a more opportunity to put more money in, so you can come out on top. So beyond that, let's get it. Like I always say, man, the road is yours. So make sure this the Shark of Wall Street. Make sure you subscribe, you like, share, comment, and I'm just here to give you guys tips, some insight on some cryptocurrency, some stocks, and possibly some forex pairs and stuff like that. If you have any questions, any comments, let me know. But beyond that, let's get it.